Well, hello everyone. Happy Thursday and happy day 30 of our 30 days in 30 ways to better health and wellness and mental health. I have today, I am Reshaunda Thorne. You probably know that already, but I also have with me
Natalie Jinsitz. Hello, everybody. We made it to 30 days, Reshaunda.
Yay! I will tell you, it's been great, Natalie. I I can only express how taking this time every day has really changed my perspective and kept me thinking positive through this lockdown situation. So I'm glad that you were a part of it.
Thanks, Reshaunda. I agree. It's definitely, when I stop and think about what we might be doing otherwise, then yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
been keeping me in a good space mentally.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, as for those who have been able to catch a few of the different ones, I want you to recognize when we say 30 days, 30 days, 30 ways. The reason why, because even though we use 30 days, it's a good way to just kind of round it off as far as how long we're going to be on this. But we found 30 ways each day to increase our health and our mental wellness. So it was a lot, but just to show you that there are so many ways that you can do different things to work through these times. So I'm hoping that you guys get a chance to go back to some of those particular segments and figure out what resonates to you and see how they can change your life. So in the midst of changing your life right now, during the COVID crisis, there's high frequency of all kind of news, all kind of messaging, all kind of things just swarming around us, So the question you should ask yourself, how much out of all of it is motivating, is thought provocative, and were there intentional conversations that give you tools to apply to your lives now, especially now? But how can you apply it to your life moving forward? So, you can probably say there's not a lot. So that's one reason why we chose to create this particular project and this segment series. So we hope that you have taken it into and embedded into your life and have found some tools that can help you as you go through these times. And so we're going to just kind of give you a few. We've done 30, but we're going to talk about the last half of it. We're going to pick a few that we felt resonated to us and why. And then we will hopefully that opens up the door for you to watch them too. So Natalie, I'll let you go ahead and start.
Okay.
I know you have some great ones, and just kind of tell me what were some of the ones out of the last 15 that we've done that really stood out to you.
Okay, well, I want to piggyback off what you said too first, Reshaunda, because, we did create this to try to help people make it through the shutdown, but yeah, definitely apply it ongoing. It's stuff that you can apply anytime. And then if we hit another rough spot down the road, you're going to be well on your way to get through it more easily next time, right? The other good thing about 30 days is I hear that like 21 days of a new habit is what you need to do to try to help make it stick. So if you can try to do something for 21 days, which isn't 30, but I mean, it's not far off. If you can keep something going for a few weeks in a row, it's more likely to stick as a habit. So just keep that in mind as you go back through our episodes and decide what ones you want to work on next. So a couple of my favorites were getting creative with the things that you miss, which I believe was day 25. And then yesterday was day 29, countering negativity. Told you math is not my best. No. I like these two because they kind of drove you, I'm just saying you in general, because they probably drove a lot of people to think outside the box and come up with solutions when you think you might otherwise be trapped. It's like, no, there is a way around this. There's a workaround, and you have the choice to see that or to still feel caged in and kind of helpless. And it just highlighted the idea that you can always find something, even if it's your own reaction, to take a little bit more control of and give yourself a little more freedom. I mean, in the end, that's what it does. You're opening up avenues so that you don't feel trapped, and you're looking at things in a different way. So for date night, that's when we had the kids cook us dinner. Of course, no wonder that's one of my favorites. That was amazing. And then for countering negativity, we got into this was a great topic that you chose that I wasn't sure about at first. And then um, we hit it from two angles, like you have literal negative outputs that you're listening to or watching every day that you can control, but also you have some negative receptors potentially in yourself, and you're receiving other people's messages or demeanors as negative, and you're able to separate yourself from those if you work on it and make an effort to do that. You can choose to respond differently. And so I think that's a very powerful thing to be able to do. And I think it's important and often overlooked.
Yeah.
So
Those are, you know what? That's why we had 30 opportunities, because you never know what comes through our thought process as we're thinking of new ideas. And really think that the last one hit home for a lot of people. And I'm kind of glad that we had a chance to talk through that one.
yeah, it was great. So what about you? What were a couple of your favorites in this last half?
Well, the two that I selected was the one about stepping up to serve others. And I guess what I do for a living, I'm all about helping others. I'm always volunteering. I'm always looking to find ways to help other people be happy. And so I think this is easy for me to really just be able to pause and the dealing what I'm dealing with at my level with the limitations, and be able to think of others during this time. So some of the examples I gave was, how can we, still show gratitude towards others? How can we still affirm others by keeping their dignity? We think that, when you help others in these times, we have to physically go and touch them or hug, give something to them. There are so many different ways we can help others. I mean, we can kind of be there to go-to person and get the grocery that they need. And we don't have to go in the store to get it. We can have them order it. We can pick it up, drop it off, put it in our trunk, drive it to their home, drop off on their front door. There's other delivery services that we can perhaps just purchase food and just have it sent to their homes. There are things we can do. We can go outside and cut their yard or do their outdoor landscape or something like that. None of that is compromising social distancing, but it probably is helping that person, especially if they don't have the ability to. Or even just not something to give a smile to their faces. So how can we find ways to think about serving others even during these times? The most hardest things to do, but this is the time where you want to really show your ability to not always focus on self. And the last one, this is what I've been doing over the last 2 weeks, is finding ways to work more efficiently and effectively with the lax and everything from school to not having to physically go anywhere. You just get caught up in just kind of taking things as they go, and then things start moving slow. You forget some things you need to do, or your deadlines aren't as tight. How can we begin to work more efficiently, by recreating our day? I create a list every single night and all different things I need to do, and I give time frames so I can know how much time I have to really push this through, which takes away from me getting distracted by notifications from social media or someone texting me. I know to just kind of block it out because I dedicated my time to complete this one task. I found that when I've done that, my days, I feel so much better in the day. I feel like I didn't really waste time. I was working more efficiently and more effectively. So I felt like the tips that we talked about in that particular segment could really apply to those of us who are kind of stuck at home right now. So those were the two that I chose, Natalie.
Okay, that makes sense. Those are good ones too. I think we had some good thoughts on both of those. So yeah, I can't believe it's day 30.
So you think about all the things we covered. I'm not sure if you're going to say this or not, but like, I don't want to let this be not said, but for those who hadn't got a chance to look at it, we covered everything from not just your mindset and your health. We talk about certain food, we talk about fitness, we talk about sleep, we talk about screen time, we talk about allergies. we went the gamut on it. So, but they're all needed in these times.
Yeah, and I feel like it was more unique than some other things that you might see or listen to out there right now that are I think it's more unique because we do hit the mindset piece, and we are bringing in our day-to-day examples, showing how the other people can apply them. Just like right now, go away from the screen and do this. And this is how you can do it, not just physically, but change the mindset behind it. So I hope that it's been real helpful for everybody. We're going to leave these online for, I don't know how long. Why not? Forever, for eternity. They're going to be on both of our Facebook pages, Instagram, and YouTube channels. And yeah, go back and review them. Ask a friend to watch with you. Share them. Yeah, we've got another great event cooking in the works that is hopefully one in-person event, but we'll have to see how everything unfolds with the coronavirus, and we will definitely keep you posted on that.
Yeah. It'll basically be kind of the culmination of different parts of some of the things we talked about, because it's going to be focused around wellness and just your body and your health. And when we finally get to a place where we can not be subjected to our homes, we're going to enjoy those times being around other people and having these conversations, kind of resetting ourselves and getting ourselves back into our new normal. So we hope that you guys are keep in tune with and follow us as we're moving forward. And as soon as we know when we can have that event, we will be posting it, we will be marketing it, so you know exactly what it's about and when it is, and hopefully you'll be able to come and bring a friend.
Yeah, you think we might talk about food a little bit?
Just a little.
It's going to be awesome. We've got another person involved that's really amazing too. So stay tuned for more info on that, you guys. Thanks a lot for listening and just joining us in this journey.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed 30 Days, 30 Ways to Better Health and Mindset.
Yes. Take care, guys. See you sooner than later. Bye.